What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm showing you the top 5 best SMGs you guys can use right now here in Modern Warfare 2. So if you are new here and enjoyed today's video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell. Let's get 100 likes on today's video and hop right into it. Now hopping into our first weapon, as you guys see here on screen, we have the VAZNEV. It's the first SMG you can use in the game, and I'm pretty sure you guys have it maxed out already. Now getting into my build for the first attachment, we're going to the stock and adding on the VAL A568 collapse stock. This can help with aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed, and hip recoil control. It's like a no stock. When firing from the hip, you have better recoil control, faster movement speed. You can shoot faster off a sprint a lot quicker for those gunfights. You're aiming down sights quicker. It's going to help you be more aggressive, and it's going to help you get a lot more kills. Now for our next attachment, guys, we're going to the barrel, and we're going to be adding on the Schlager RVB. This can help with bull velocity, damage at range, recoil control, and hip fire accuracy. So now with our build, I kind of have it balanced from if you want to have a run and gun hip fire only build, and also you can aim down sights, be really aggressive up at medium to long range, or up close with a hip firing or aim down sights. Either way, the bullet velocity is going to travel faster to hit your targets quicker. Your bullets are doing more damage at a longer distance. Weapons easier to control, and also we have some hip fire accuracy. So again, you can hip fire, better recoil control from the no stock, and also it's more accurate using this barrel. Now for the muzzle, we are going to be using the SA99 suppressor. This can help with sound suppression, bull velocity, recoil smoothness, and recoil control. So our weapon's easier to control, it's easier, way more smooth. Our bullets are traveling even faster now to hit our targets faster, and also our weapon is more quiet. We're staying stealthy, being quiet, and it's going to help us stay alive a lot longer. Now for the underbarrel, guys, we're going to be going all the way over here to the VX Pineapple Grip. This can help with hip fire accuracy, hip recoil control, recoil steadiness, and aim walking steadiness. Now when aiming down sights and walking, we're more steady. Your recoil control is a lot easier to use. Your hip recoil control is up, so your weapon is easier to control when hip firing. And also we have a lot more hip fire accuracy, so it's easier to control, and also it's really more accurate. So you can have a run and gun, aim down sight, or you also have a hip fire build, which is really nasty. Now for our final attachment, guys, I'm going to the magazine and adding on the 50 round mag for a larger magazine size. You don't have to reload every time you get a kill, and it just comes in clutch moments. So here's the VAL 46 class setup. Let's get into our next build. So getting into our second SMG in today's video, we have the VAZNEV 9K. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game, and it's a high tier SMG you need to be using here in Modern Warfare 2. Now getting into my build, which I'm going to be using for the first attachment, we're going to the stock and adding on the Markev R7 stock. This can help with crouch movement speed, sprint speed, and aim down sight speed. So when getting into those gunfights, we're aiming down sights a lot quicker. We're running around the map, flanking behind people, and running away from people a lot quicker. And also when crouched, we are moving faster. So it does come in clutch at times if you are crouched. Now, for the rear grip, our second attachment is going to be the True Tac Grip. This can help with sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. It's going to help us be more aggressive. We're shooting faster off a sprint to get in those gunfights quicker, and also we're aiming down sights a little bit quicker. So you want to have those fast aim down sight speeds, using an SMG, kind of be in people's faces, being more aggressive, which is going to help out a lot. Now, for my next attachment, we're going to the magazine and adding on the 45 round mag. Now, the VAZNEV does have a very fast time to kill, so a 45 round mag is going to let you kill so many people without reloading every time you get a kill or two, so it is going to come in clutch at times. Now, for the barrel, we are going to be using the SA Response 3. This can help with bull velocity, recoil control, damage at range, and hip fire accuracy. Our bullets are going to be a little bit stronger at a longer distance. Recoil control is a lot easier to control our recoil. Our bullets are traveling faster and able to hit our targets faster. And also we have that hip fire accuracy. You can't always aim down sights, so the hip fire accuracy does come in clutch at times. And also the hip firing in this game is really good. So, use it while you can. Now for my final attachment, we are going to be using the SingGuard MKV. It's going to help with sound suppression, bull velocity, damage at range, and recoil smoothness. So when firing our weapon, it's going to be a little bit more smoother. Our bullets are doing more damage at a longer distance. Our bullets are traveling faster and able to hit our targets faster. And also our weapon is more quiet. We're staying stealthy, so it's going to help us stay alive a lot longer, trying to get those nuke streaks. Now for our third SMG, guys, we have the FSS Hurricane. Now this is one of my favorite weapons just because of its mobility. It does not have the best time to kill or anything like that, but its mobility does make up for it. You can move around the map really quick, flank people, and get really high kill games just because of you flanking and everything. So my first attachment for the Hurricane, we're going to the barrel and adding on the FSS Cannonade 16-inch barrel. This can help with damage at range, hip fire accuracy, and bull velocity. Now, in my opinion, the Hurricane does not have good damage at range, so this barrel is going to make up for that, giving us a little bit more damage at a longer distance. Our hip fire is a little bit better as well. It's more accurate, and also our bullets are traveling faster in air to our targets faster. Now for the muzzle, we are going to be running the SENGuard MKV once again. This can help with sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage at range, and recoil smoothness. Now this weapon is pretty smooth and the recoil is not as bad. It just makes it a little bit easier to control, way more smoother, which is really good. Our bullets are doing even more damage at a longer distance, making this weapon a lot better to use. Our bullets are traveling faster in air to hit our targets faster, and also our weapon is quiet, and we're staying stealthy, which is going to help us stay alive a lot longer. Now for the underbarrel, I am going to be using the Phase Grip 3. You want to run this. It's going to help with the best of the recoil stabilization. You get more hipfire accuracy, and when aiming down sights, we are more stable. So you want to add this on as well. For the rear grip, we are going to be running the Phantom Grip for that sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. It's going to help us be more aggressive, shooting faster off a sprint. We're aiming down sights a little quicker. It's going to make us more aggressive, which is going to give us those high kill games. And then for our final attachment, guys, we're going to the stock, and we're going to be adding on the Demo Quicksilver Collapse stock. It's going to help with aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed, and hip recoil control. So when firing from the hip, our weapon's easier to control, moving faster around the map, which the mobility on this weapon is really good, just makes it 20 times better. We're shooting even faster now off a sprint, and we're aiming down sights a little quicker, so we're more aggressive. So getting into our fourth weapon, guys, we have the LACHMANN sub, which is one of my favorite weapons in the game as well. In the comment section, if you made it this far in the video, let me know what your top 3 favorite SMGs are as of right now here in Modern Warfare 2. But getting into my build for this MP5 or the LACHMANN sub, whatever you may call it, the laser for my first attachment is going to be the VOK Laser 7 MW. This can help with aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and aiming stability. So when aiming down sights, we're more stable, we're aiming down sights a lot quicker, and also we're shooting faster off a sprint to make us more aggressive. Now for the muzzle, I am running the SENGuard MKV. This can help with sound suppression. We're more quiet, staying stealthy, so it's going to help us stay alive a lot longer. Our bullets are traveling faster in air to hit our targets quicker. Our bullets are doing more damage at a longer distance, which is very helpful for the MP5. And also our weapon is more smooth when firing. It doesn't have much recoil, so it does kind of help out a lot when firing. It's more smooth. It's just always good. Now for the underbarrel, I'm using the Phase 3 grip. This can help with aiming idle stability. It's going to help with hipfire accuracy and recoil stabilization. So when aiming down sights, we're more stable, our weapon's easier to control, and we have some more hipfire accuracy. So if you want to aim out of sights and hipfire, it's more accurate. Now for the magazine, I'm running the 40 round mag. I don't think you should do any more. I just don't think the 50 is just... it takes too much mobility away. You don't want that. Mobility is really important in this game. You can't bunny hop, slide cancel, all that. So you want to be able to move, pretty quick around the map. You don't want too much sprint to fire speed taken away or anything else like that. So add on the 40 round mag. Now for my final attachment for this weapon, I'm going to the rear grip, and we're going to be adding on the LACHMANN TCG10. This can help with the recoil control. So our weapon is easier to control a little bit. So you want to run this for the MP5. Now for our final weapon in today's video, we have the MINIBAK, which is a very, very underrated weapon in this game. It's like the Bullfrog or the Bison in previous Call of Duties if you've played them. This weapon is really fun to use. It has a high round magazine size of 64, so you need to use this. Now for my build for this, we're going to start off with the rear grip, and we're going to be using the True Tac grip once again. This can help with sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. This can help us be more aggressive up close and personal. Just be super rushy with it, aim down sights quick, shoot faster off a sprint to help us be more aggressive, which is going to lead up to getting more kills. So add this on for your first attachment. Now for the stock, we're going to the VOK stock list. This is a no stock. This can help us be way more aggressive, shooting even quicker off a sprint. Aiming down sights are really quick, moving faster around the map, and hip recoil control. So if you need to, you can hip fire with this build, aim down sights with this build. It's just really balanced on everything. Just being really aggressive is that main thing about this weapon. So add this on as well. Now we're going to go to the laser for our next attachment and add on the FSS OLV laser. This can help with aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. So we're shooting even faster now off a sprint, aiming down sights really quick. When getting into those gunfights and aiming down sights now, we are more stable. So that's going to be really helpful. For the barrel, we're running the only barrel that's in the game right now. It's the BAK 9279mm barrel. This can help with damage at range, hipfire accuracy, and bullet velocity. So our bullets are now traveling faster in air to our targets quicker. Our bullets are doing more damage at a longer distance, and also our weapon has a better accuracy when hip firing. So that comes in clutch as well. Now for our final attachment, guys, we're going to the muzzle, and once again adding on the SENGuard MKV. This can help with sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage at range, and recoil smoothness. So our weapon is more smooth when firing now. Our bullets are doing even more damage when hitting our targets, and also our bullets are traveling even faster now to hit our targets as well. And also our weapon is more quiet. We're staying stealthy, so it's going to help us stay alive on a higher kill streak, indeed our tactical nuke. But anyways, guys, those are our top 5 best SMG builds you guys can use right now before Season 1. Let me know in the comment section if I miss any SMGs that you prefer in this list instead of others, switch them out, but I always can make a new one with your build or SMG in it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope these builds help you out in Modern Warfare 2, and I'll see you on the next one.